About 2 years ago that Erina and Samuel opened their gallery in Terrigal, where, which was right in my street where my kids grew up and where my home was, and so it was really nice to be there then, and then to be asked to come and open today. I think very differently, I've got beautiful photographs here today that have been presented amazingly and really capture the spirit of Africa. I have not been to Africa, but I feel a little bit like I've been to a few places now while I've been here. And also, the artwork here is real community. It's about story, because art is about story. The artist interprets and tells the story of a time and a place and a moment and a second in time, and it's captured for forever. And if we didn't have the artists to do that, and if we didn't have people who were then allowing the artists to show their stories and to exhibit what they've done, we wouldn't have anything. We'd have like a dry desert of nothingness. So, you know, in years gone by, we had the legends of the stories that were told verbally, sitting around the fire in all indigenous communities around the world. But I think now we sort of tend to lose that, because you can pass a story along to 3 people now and it'll change by the 3rd. And you know, we still need those, but it does change. So unless it's now forever in the books, in the paintings, in the photographs, in the digital media that we have now, that we can learn from each other, and that we can experience, even though we cannot go to some of these places, that we can actually experience that sense and that feel and that atmosphere and the stories of that place. So it's good that you've kept going, Erina, and thank you for asking me to be here. And I think opening this gallery is a great delight, because I always love coming in and seeing what new things you've got here. And one other thing, I love seeing the faces of the people who make the paintings, and I would also like to see the faces of the photographers who photograph the paintings, the photography that's here, because you're here today and you could explain to me some of these stories which really brought them to life for me. I think it'd be nice to just put a little thing down to say where you've been and just the story around it, because they are really exceptional. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. And to come.
Thanks, Nina.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Samuel. Enjoy, and I hope loads of people come in and see this, because you're seeing. So now I've got to go and marry a couple.
Wish them luck. We're very happy to have this day and invite you to join us and talk about Africa, share the experience, some photos for display, and anything else Africa. Okay. At the same time, I'd just like to introduce you Catherine Martin, who is she'll talk more about herself, what she does. So we'll be very brief here. But, welcome, Catherine.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Well, just briefly, I'm a colour consultant as well as an interior decorator. I help Corinne choose the colours here that she's got here, and which looks absolutely fabulous, I must say. So I just thought I'd volunteer my services today to help Corinne and Sam promote their paintings. By if you're looking at a particular painting and you can't decide what wall to put it on, for instance, like, you know, look at this one, look at how many colours there are, and how many neutrals you can choose from. There's literally hundreds. So I can help you today as to what colour you can paint your walls to put one of these beautiful prints on your wall. So just come and talk to me if you're interested in buying something. We also do curtains and blinds, and I've got a couple of fabrics out there just hanging up there if you're interested in putting something that works with one of the prints on. I can help you with that as well. So thank you and enjoy the day.
Thank you.
Today, and to celebrate they are having a massive sale with up to 10% off everything, so come and check out the beautiful African art. Nina Angelo is about to commence with her opening speech. There's also a fundraiser barbecue for HOPE Tanzania, free decorated wires, and an outstanding African wildlife and landscape photography exhibition. So if you love Africa and if you love your modern contemporary art, come to the grand opening of SANAA Afrika. It's opposite Erina Heights on the entrance road. And remember,